Hey everyone, welcome back. I haven't been on because, well, I've been doing some pouring and I've just been quite busy. So, as you guys had remembered, this was my very first pour that I had done. And that was really cool. I was quite excited about it. And although it hasn't come out on the top, there's a bunch of stuff, and that was the very first attempt as well about me stamping. And as you can see, I have 3 zeros and a P off to the left-hand side, and it weighs 2.2 ounces. Well, I've been doing stamping and pouring, so that was one. Now this one, I swear it's the curse of doing stuff. This one came out okay. What happened here is when I stamped it, and you'll see it. This is a 2.5 ounce. Now the problem is that as I was stamping, I messed up, so I had to throw in another zero there. So I've put this as a prototype, something to keep or potentially sell if someone does want it once this is assayed. Yeah, so that was the other bit. Now you've already seen this one as well, because this is, lest us, lest we forget, with the poppy. And I wasn't quite happy because it didn't quite fill the whole pour, but it's still 2.5 grams, and I've marked this up as 001. So if we move these out of the way, because these are the prototypes, this one I'm going to keep forever, because that's my first ever pour. But that's 001. And it'll go off to the assay office very soon. Well, I say very soon, because I'm still doing more pours and I'm still stamping. Then I have this one here, which I've actually just been trying to polish. I can't see a difference between the polished surface. I mean, it actually looks a bit duller. I don't know why. And not. So, but I got the full outline. I was a bit lighter with stamping. Again, these are just above, 2.5 ounces. So that's right, OZ. I don't want to write OZT on it. I could potentially try to use my larger stamp for the middle, because the small one is nice, but I'm not quite sure. I might give it a try just for a laugh to see how that's going to fare. But so that's the first one of that one, and this is the kind of flat one, if you like. And going back to my arch emesis, which is the raised one, and again it looks more like a dome. This is the one that I've sanded down as much as possible, sorry, this is the one I put a shine on. My mistake. So I've polished this one up. I haven't polished this one up. And if I look at the same ones that are poured again, trying to see if there's anything distinguishable at all. I think it brings out the pouring more than anything. But anyway, this one came in and it weighed 2.1 something ounces. Again, I don't know exactly. Still a tiny bit of the flashing over there. Just a tiny bit of sharpness, but overall I don't want to mess around with the weight any further on this one. I do like how the lines came out and everything, and being that's the first one and it's the one that is my first time I've over poured, I'm going to keep it like that. I think that it's pretty cool. So that's 001. So those ones here eventually will be up for sale. in turns once the assay office is done. This one potentially, maybe if there's someone out there that really wants to collect a prototype. It's more of a misstamp than anything else, due to my mistake. So it has the P there, but it's a 2.5 ounce. As I said, this one definitely won't be, but there's more to follow. So I'm just building up, making a lot of mistakes, as we all do, through our pouring, and learning a lot of valuable lessons. My hands are all mucky from polishing, and that's really about it. So I'll remove these, and I will leave you guys with some photos of at least the very first 3 of the 001 series, and every one that I do make will be in a serial sequence. So I hope you enjoyed it. Well, before I forget, put the camera back there. Before I forget, I've gone on a quest, as I'm sure you all are aware, to try to get as much poured silver from other members of the community as possible. And I've reached out now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I definitely have 5, maybe more, I can't remember, members of the community who I just bought poured silver from. I told them, look, here's the money, just make up something and send it along to me, with the exception of one member, which I've gone onto the website and just bought, because I wasn't able to get in contact with them directly. So it's all part of my, I want to display everyone's poured silver, and it's just something really nice. So I have a glass cabinet, and it will be completely full with flags and everything else eventually, of poured silver from around the globe. So if you want to be a part of it, let me know. Backyard Bullion, you're already out of here. I already have yours. Louis, I'm gonna have to get in contact with you, because my boys have something, I don't. And see here, there's just a bunch of people out there. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble on a bit. As I said, I am making progress. It's slow, it's steady, but that's due to my back, as you all know. And I really am trying to put in as much effort as possible. And although I do like this piece, I'm happy that my arch nemesis, as I said, even though I've sanded it down, it was a lot worse than this, and this probably exaggerates it. It's only that tiny corner, and it was sticking out a heck of a lot, but I've sanded that down, and I got the 2.1 ounce after I've done that. So but it is something that's just quite nice. Yeah, it's okay. I still think I prefer and you could definitely tell, the 2.5 ones. The size, the weight and feel of it, you could definitely tell that these are more substantial than the 2 ounce ones. So let me know what you think. Do you guys like the 2.5 ounce ones or the 2 ounce ones? Bear in mind, it's probably about almost 2.6 ounces, but I'll have to get a scale and show you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. There will be photos at the end, so stick around and have a look. Bye for now, guys.